Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are at Cars and Coffee in Chula Vista, California. Let's go check out those LS swaps.
Victor, nice to meet you, man. I'm Don.
Hey, Don.
Can you tell us a little bit what we got here? The truck and the motor you got in it?
Sure. This is a 1965 Chevy C10, and with a LS conversion.
Nice.
LS2 6.3.
Okay.
That's a Victor Jr. That's a friend of mine, Dante. That owns a shop over here in National City. Yeah, everybody loves him because they send him his Mustangs over there.
Okay.
But so yeah, I did this conversion. Let's see, it's been 3 years now. This is a conversion that I saw when I went to SEMA about 4 years ago, and they send you this engine on a pallet, and it's turnkey. Supposedly you put a battery on it, some fuel, away it goes. Well, that's all right for a pallet, but when you put it in here, it's a different animal. So it takes a little time to get things going and convert it.
Nice. So, any regrets since you've gotten the swap?
No, I have no regrets other than it takes a long time, especially for me, it takes a long time to tweak it. For example, like this. This is that steam hose, and I didn't want to use another radiator, so I had this bong welded on and put a steam hose on it. Little stuff like that. This has a 700 R4. These run with a 40EL something electronic.
4080Es?
Yes. So I had a 700 R4. I didn't want to get rid of it. So my wrench guy did something to the pedal, and next thing you know, it's working. And other thing happened when this engine came in. The starter switch wouldn't start every time. The problem is that on these old trucks, when you turn the key, only 6 volts goes to the starter. And that took me like a year to figure that out. 2 starters, 3 switches, what the hell?
So the little knick-knack stuff.
Yeah, knick-knacks is a killer.
So with that, what advice would you give to someone who's looking to do an LS swap?
Do your research and go to a shop that does them frequently, especially on this year truck or that year truck, anything old without a catalytic converter,
Okay, so experience shop.
Yeah.
All right, it's a beautiful truck, Victor. Thanks again for all the details and taking your time out of the interview. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks for showing up. Don Slick, my bad, man. Too many things in my hand. So, if you can introduce yourself and tell us what we're looking at here.
Hi, I'm Carlos. We're looking at a 67 C10 with K5 Blazer chassis. And we have a 6.0 LS swap.
So, what was your motivation behind initially getting a swap?
Just running better, instead of that 350 stock.
Yeah, out with the old in with the new, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Better
what was
performance.
cool, nice. So what was your biggest regret so far, and if any, in getting the swap?
Not doing it right the first time. So.
What do you mean, like going cheaper? More
Yeah, I just didn't know. It was
expensive,
my first project, and I wish I just would have known or, you know, gotten more information about, you know, what the LS swap involves. And the first time I did it, it didn't come out right, and now it's running good like I wanted.
We live and we learn.
Yep.
So then, what would you say? What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about doing an LS swap?
To do some research on exactly what they want before they spend all this money in something that's not going to be working for them. You know, find the right people, that professionals that know what they're doing, and then that way they avoid all of this mistakes and waste of money. You know.
Thanks, Carlos. Josh, all right.
What up, Josh? Don Slick, LS Swap, Rosy here. So tell us a little bit about your swap, man.
Man, I always wanted to do an LS swap, and my son came to me one day and he said to me, he says, dude, my buddy bought a rolled over truck that had a 90,000 mile motor in it, 5.3, and all he wanted was $1,500 for the motor, tranny, gas pedal, the whole shebang. And
Nice.
I couldn't turn it down, you know. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's go. And I don't know, a couple of days, 2 days went by. I went over, saw the truck all together. He ran the motor, let it sit there and run for 15, 20 minutes. I was like, all right, bet, you know. So he ended up delivering it to my house, and I took it out to a friend of mine's shop, and basically went through it all. Put a cam, did the whole front belt kit, the intake. Obviously it didn't fit direct into this car, so we had to buy the motor mount kit, brand new fuel tank with fuel pump, all the bells and whistles. I had to do it right, you know, do it right the first time instead of just throw a stock one in here. So I kind of went big. I spent a little extra money, a lot of extra money I should say, but I'm super happy with it.
Any regrets? Anything you wish you would have done different?
Honestly, yes. After spending that much money, I really would have just rather have bought a built brand new LS, like brand new, you know.
So crate engine.
No, I would have went to somebody that actually builds them and sells them.
Okay.
That's
So fully built.
Fully built. You can buy a really nice one for 20 grand, you know. And at that point, I think if I would have just spent the 20, bought that one already built, and paid 10 grand to put it in, you know, like I would have been in a better position.
So if you have to give advice to someone who's looking into doing an LS swap, what advice would you give them?
Save your money.
Yeah.
Save your money
like
because
that.
you're gonna need a lot.
Double your
wanna
budget.
do it right?
Double your budget.
And don't go cheap. You'll regret it.
Yeah.
Just, you know, go do it right the first time. You won't have to do it again.
I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, no
man.
problem.
Appreciate you, Josh.
Yeah.
You better go back.
Yeah, but what donuts do I get you guys? I don't have like an order or anything.
Kid, you guys didn't give me donuts at all?
What am I supposed to get you?
You can get multiple donuts.
I
Fire.
know.
Alright guys, we're here with another car enthusiast. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know what you have here?
My name is Rick Cervantes. We got a 67 C20. It's camper special. Did an LS swap about 6 years ago. 5.7. Pretty much straightforward. Just a lot of YouTube research.
Okay. Yeah.
Checking it, 'cause a lot of people at the time I was doing it, not so much knowledge, or you got collect everything from the internet, but mainly instructed by YouTube what everybody else was doing.
Okay.
Visiting shows like this.
Awesome, nice. Is there anything that you are proud of or regret about what you did here?
No regrets. Proud, but just everything worked out as planned on the first try. You know, I know there's trial and errors on everybody.
Yes.
Sometimes it doesn't fit or you get the wrong advice. Mainly just the community, your support that you collect in your relationship. Then after that, you attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Your job.
What?
Don't give up. That's the number one thing. You give up, this is gonna be on Craigslist later
So
on.
advice number 1, don't give up.
Yeah.
What other advice would you give to someone who's looking to do an LS swap?
Man, do your research. I mean, really, what you want to end up doing.
Guys.
You gotta do your research. You plan it all out ahead of time. Yeah. Pretty much it. It's all trial and error. Everybody's gonna be unique.
Yeah.
There's not just one path, but try to go with the proven path. You know, just people could give you good advice.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful truck, man.
car.
Love it.
Thank you.
¿Puedes decir tu nombre y decirnos qué camioneta tienes aquí?
Es un Chevrolet 72 C10
Did you do radiator and fans?
y trae motor 5.3.
So it's a 72 Chevy C10 with a 5.3 LS in it.
¿Qué nos puedes explicar del proceso de
Pues como les comento, es un motor 5.3 que nosotros lo reconstruimos. Pusimos pistones de alta compresión, trae bomba de aceite de alta compresión y un árbol que eleva, crawler. Es todo lo que trae.
Basically, they built their own engine, high compression, cam, their own shop. ¿Y de qué te arrepientes de no haber hecho primero? ¿Cómo haber hecho el proyecto? ¿Cómo te sientes cómo salió?
Pues me siento bien.
Feels good about it, no regrets.
No regrets.
Siento que quedó bien, perfecto.
No?
Yeah.
Came out perfect.
How do you say advice? Like, what advice would he give to other people? ¿Qué recomiendas para alguien que quiere hacer un LS swap?
En primer lugar, yo recomendaría que si van a hacer un swap, compraran un cableado bueno, porque mucha gente se va a querer comprar un cableado de 150, 200 dólares. Y ya cuando la vas a hacer tú es cuando tienes muchos problemas.
Basically get a good harness from the start. You know, something that you can program, tune, and all that. Don't get it cheap or stock. Try to make the stock one work.
Okay. Gracias, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Alright guys, so there you have it. Cars and coffee in Chula Vista, California. Hope you guys liked what we showed you. Make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. See you on the next one.